BBN, what's going on, guys? This is the Loyal BBN Fan Show, pregame show. Kentucky Wildcats to face off against Vanderbilt Commodores here in Rupp Arena. Is this a rematch, or is this a game that Kentucky needs to just put its feelings aside and just get a W? Is that what they're planning to do? Vanderbilt and Kentucky's coming in tonight with the exact same score, a record this year at 17-8 apiece. Right now, Kentucky's one up from them in the number 9 seed. Vandy's in the number 10 seed. If Vandy wins tonight, Vandy will jump Kentucky. If Kentucky wins, Kentucky will jump Mississippi State to go into the 8th spot of the SEC with still a slight, not impossible chance to get a double bye, but it's going to be hard with the games they got left, with the guys they got out playing. So tonight, we're just going to just enjoy it. We are happy to be back here with another ball game, here with our Wildcats. And let me tell you, we know we're missing some guys. That ain't nothing strange. We become accustomed to that. This is it. This is just kind of what we do now. Next man up in the lineup, and we are here to celebrate these guys and get these guys ready to go for sure. Man, it feels good to be in front of the camera again because you guys look. We've gotten used to like Tuesday night ball games, and now that we didn't have a Tuesday night ball game this week, it felt kind of strange, to be honest with you. It felt like it was just I don't know, man. Wash your hands on the way in. Hit that like button. Thank you so much, Kentucky Live. Appreciate that. Anybody ain't checked out his page yet? Please go do something. It is over there, and it's all about Kentucky businesses, people who are important, people who may not get the spotlight. Kentucky Live is out there to definitely do interviews with them and talk to them and get them in the spotlight and get them some of the recognition that they deserve for all the hard work that they do here around the state of Kentucky. So I appreciate that. 21 behind the scene, which is Kentucky Live. It's 21. And man, we just here for this ball game. If you are watching right now, please let me know where are you watching the game from tonight, and let me know if you guys are ready to see the Cats beat up on Vanderbilt. Tonight's going to be a fun show tonight. We're just going to run through a couple of topics, and we're going to see where everybody's at, the stands, as far as is this something that they think that the Cats can win? Are we just too injured or what? But tonight we're going to have fun here on the Loyal BBN Fan Show. First one in tonight to get the big shout out is James Sharp. Thank you for being the first YouTube out there tonight. Appreciate you very, very much. Go Big Blue from Clarksville, Indiana. Leah Bryant is a star. She's a star fan here with the Loyal BBN Fan Show. Boom, boom. As they do, as the Arsenio Hall Show used to do back in the day. Rick Brown's in the house. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. It's time to beat Vandy. Time to get down and dirty. Hey, Rick Brown, you must have watched my video today. And if you did, that's all right with me. And I believe that. This is just one of those ball games where the Cats just got to say, you know what? Let's just roll up our sleeves and let's just do some blue collar work tonight, and let's just go to work and let's just beat Vandy. Coach Pope cannot go 0-2 against Vandy in year one, can he? Somebody tell me that that's just not possible. Surely we can get a win over Vandy tonight. I love Arsenio Hall. Hey, Paul Kershaw, thank you so much for joining. Otis, thank you so much. What's up to you too? Appreciate you guys joining. Man, I'm excited. Yes, we've dwindled. Thank you for joining in. I am super excited. Look, I'm by myself tonight. I thought the team was going to be able to do it, but, not their fault. It's my fault. I didn't communicate correctly to get the time out there for everybody, so I definitely take the blame for being by myself. 21, he has work today, so he wasn't going to be able to do it, but he's behind the scene helping us out, and that's what I love so much. Let me see. My son was using this. And he brought my mic down a little bit. He's in here trying to rap or whatever. He's trying to sing. Hey, Roger Morris, thank you so much. To Macho, thank you so much for joining. AV, thank you so much. We have to go into the tournament healthy. Bradley has to be on the floor to have a deep run. Butler has to be on the floor for a deep run. Yes, him and Jackson needs to be they both need to be on the floor for us to be able to make a deep run. But, hey, I think we got enough guys right now on the roster, that sets on the bench, that is more than capable of winning some ball games. And while I don't want to be naive and say that we're just going to just defeat everybody out there with what we got. That would be stupid to say. the least. But I think with the guys that we got, I think we got enough, depending on which Kentucky team shows up. I feel like we have enough to still to compete and maybe beat a couple of maybe one or two teams that maybe we're not supposed to win. So I really believe in this team a whole lot, and I'm just excited. I'm excited to see. This is a being at home. This right here is a opportunity for Trent and Noah to go off. You got the home crowd, home state, people rooting for you. Sometimes we just play good at home, and those guys they definitely have what it takes to get it done here at the house. I got a little. I tried to put together a little organized show tonight, so I'm gonna go ahead and ask my first question to you guys. If you guys are here, is this a revenge game or is it much bigger than just a revenge game? Like I said, I hope I hope that we don't go down and lose. I'm gonna change this right here, guys, right before your face, if I can. Let me see. Let me change that again. See which one's better. I actually like the white. Sorry about that, everyone. Just want to see what was working, what looks best live, and I think I actually like that one the best. Is this a revenge game, or is it much bigger? Or is it much bigger than a revenge game? It's much bigger. I think so too. I think it's much bigger than a revenge game. At this particular point, knowing how hard the schedule is going down the stretch, this is more than just saying we got revenge. Now, I look. If you watch my videos, you guys will know that I really, really, really want to beat Vandy tonight. And I'm looking at the bigger picture. I want to get the win at home, protect home court. You know, even the series between them, go up one game. Two, actually, they will. I'm not sure if they will stay. Yeah, they will actually stay at number 10. We would just flip places. We would just flip places with Mississippi State if that's the case. So, but where's this at right here? Sorry about this, guys. Take this off the screen. But this is the win that that I think honestly, and if I'm being honest, it's definitely bigger than just revenge of Vandy. I think more so of just mentally, our guys need to be able to go out there and says, "Hey, we this team right here beat us before, and now we're hurt and we injured." And can someone remind me? I didn't look at the last game recap. I know the one stat that I do remember about the last game is that the last game that I actually saw, I think we had 17 turnovers. I got a question about that later on too as well. But I think this is much bigger than just a revenge game. Man, I got like a whole lot going on right here behind the scenes. Let me see. Go Big Blue. Got to win this game at home. Big Mike, go catch. Mark Earl, thank you so much for joining. Rick Brown, I see you. I think everyone right now is pretty much in agreement that this game is bigger than just a revenge game. This is a game that the Wildcats have to have. I think that Coach Pope needs, it for me, I still have trouble wrapping my head around thinking that Coach Pope has to coach a great game tonight because of who we're playing. It doesn't feel it just doesn't really feel it just really doesn't really feel natural to say we got to coach and we got to play our best game to beat Vandy. It just doesn't seem, it just doesn't really seem right to me. Hey, Dakota, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. Loyal BBN fan show. Do we get over or under 10 turnovers? I actually got something for that. I actually forgot to mention that to you, 21. I actually got a question for that as well. So, but you guys can go ahead and answer that right there. That 21 is thrown up. Do we get over or under 10 and a half turnovers? I will be coming back to a question about the matter of fact. Since he threw that up, let me put my question up that I actually have up. So, Kentucky Live, my fault for not letting you know that I was going to do it. I was going to wait on this right here, but this is actually the question that I had that I was going to ask. This is a much win. We lost this. We might lose out of the rest of the season. I hope not. So this is the question that I have that the loyal BBN fans actually put up here just a second ago. And this is the one that I actually put up right here. I actually put this up. What's more likely to happen? UK has 10 threes or 15 turnovers. I'm wondering about that. 10 threes or 15 turnovers. Now that would be just two less. That would be just two less than what we had last ball game. So to me, I think no. I think like the question like 21 throughout, and then this right here. No. You good? You good? Don't worry about it. But since you had it up there and everything, that was like third or fourth of my conversations. So I hoping for 10 threes. I am too. No, you good. I was sitting here and I just kind of thought of a couple of things. And man, look, we can't let Vandy turn us over tonight. The thing that 10 threes and 10 turnovers. Are we gonna win the game though with that though? 10 threes and 10 turnovers. I can live with the 10 turnovers. I'm okay with that. That's not the end of the world. But 17 turnovers against Vandy, like are they that? So they caused us to have 17 turnovers in the first game. Do you blame Kentucky or do you just say Vandy was that good in that particular ball game at home? Vandy's not going to be a pushover tonight, man. And I'm not sitting here throwing any shade on Vandy whatsoever. For me, it's just all about is Kentucky going to go out and is Kentucky going to play some great basketball tonight at home? The crowd should be electric. You never really want to say it's odd still saying that. Well, I hope Rupp Arena shows up, and I hope Rupp Arena is really loud because who are we playing? Oh, we're just playing Vandy. Wow, that's just those. A lot of those things just don't go together when you talk about Kentucky basketball. But I think that's where we at for this year right now. We need Rupp Arena to come in and show out tonight and be that extra man and be that extra energy that we need at home. And if let the guys know that you really appreciate them. And if you're sitting on your hands the whole ball game, come on, man, get up and cheer, man. Get up and support your Wildcats. From my understanding, Rupp Arena, every ball game this year has overall really been a good, has been a good place to be at during the ball games this year. So I hope it doesn't stop now against Vandy, knowing that this is a revenge game. But as most people have already said tonight, it is a game for us to build some confidence and maybe get in there and get a win. Since we do have three key players out of the ball game, and this is something that we got to take advantage of because it only gets harder from here on out. And I hope we do that. Without Robinson, I don't see us hitting 10 threes. Ooh, he might. Ooh, so that means that Brea's gonna. That means, well, you know what? Mike Dow, I've always agreed with you, and I value your thoughts and what you're saying. But let's look at it like this. Brea let's just say Brea can hit three of them. You got Ansley hits two. Then you got Carr. He probably hit one. Garrison's going to take at least one 3-pointer tonight. He might get lucky and hit one. Ortega, maybe he wasn't really hitting it last game from 1 from 5, but maybe tonight he'll hit one. Then we haven't even talked about Trent or Nor. Why do I always say that for? That's just a tongue twister for me every single time. Trent and Perry, those guys, if you can get two out of those guys combined, maybe three, 10, 10 seems very, very easy. And that is a testament of the shooters that we have on this team. Now, if the shots are not falling, that's a different story right there. I believe we only had 4 threes against Texas. I don't think we had a whole lot against Texas at all. And actually, I think Garrison had one of those big threes. And didn't um, didn't Noah have one or two of those against Texas as well too? I hope I'm wrong and we hit 10 to 15 threes. I hope. Hey, we all look. We all want the Wildcats to come out tonight, clicking on all cylinders tonight, and that right there would definitely make us excited about the ball game. If Noah hit at least 4 combined, if Noah and Perry hit at least 4 combined, I think we can hit 10. I think so too. I think it's very, very feasible as well. I think it's very possible that we can actually do that as well. Um, I forgot to actually put this out in the beginning of the video, but let me put this up right fast if I may. Let me see if I can get down here. Just want to remind you guys, starting March the 1st, if you only watch me through Facebook, there will be no more lives. There would be no more videos posted at all on Facebook. Everything. I might do a reel. I might do a reel on Facebook as well too with the group. But come March the 1st, I would not have any more lives at all, post game, pre games, nothing on Facebook. So please, if you haven't, and if you only watch me through Facebook, please go over and hit that subscribe button on YouTube, hit the notification bell so you guys will know when I'm going live or whatever. But March the 1st, as you guys see, I'm going to leave this up for a couple more minutes. March the 1st, there's no more videos or lives or post game shows that will be on Facebook. And I will not go back and post to Facebook. And I will not go back and post any videos that I upload to Facebook of any kind. Everything's going to be strictly here on Facebook. On YouTube. I'm going away as much as I can from YouTube. But thank you guys for all you guys what you do on YouTube. On Facebook. You guys definitely was an integral part of me getting started with this. So I do want to just give you guys plenty enough time to go over and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. But that's strictly where I'll be at March 1st. Let's see. We need to have more assists and turnovers tonight. I hope we do. Look at we just got to play with some electricity today. And that electricity can come from all kinds of sources, from Rupp Arena, from each other, from the coaches, from all of this. I just think collectively as a group, we just got to come up. We just got to come out and we got to play like our backs up against the wall because, sorry about that. In a sense, our backs are up against the wall, and we are in a situation where we're in a situation where we need to get as many wins as we can because we're going deeper into the fire very soon, starting Saturday night. And if we got any chance of having any kind of confidence, then I feel like this game against Vandy is that much more important. And also, got to think about it. Usually we play on Tuesday, so we get an extra day of rest or extra day to prepare. So now this is a short week. Wednesday night, a couple of days later, you're already back on the court with Alabama. So Vandy's going to run you tonight. So let's get this W so we can get on the plane and we can go to Alabama and we can have some confidence. But I think it definitely starts here tonight. See, I got to figure out where I'm at right here. Keys. Let's see. So I asked that right there. So what do you guys think is the real key to applying Dakota Shot is on his YouTube channel? I think Angel already said it. So keys to the game. What do you guys think is the keys to the game? Do we have the personnel right now to press a lot of the ball game? Or do we just got to get back on defense because we don't have such our lineup is so limited? Will we play zone tonight? Do we need to play zone against Vandy tonight? Let's see what Mike Dow said. Put it back over here for a second. Mike Dow said, make sure I try to get a lot of different people's comments. So I see a lot of people commenting. So please be patient. I'm trying to spread that around so people can get their so I can make sure that I'm recognizing people. Let's see. Right here, I would start with Leah Bryant. Ball handling and free throws would be huge tonight. That's definitely something we got to definitely do. That's for sure. Let's see. Angel says defense. We definitely got to get our defense tonight. Can we rebound tonight? We definitely got to crash the board tonight. Look, we can't let Vandy. We can't let Vandy out rebound us. If I'm correct, we're a bigger team than them, and we got to go out there and we got to prove it on that defensive side of the ball. We can't let Vandy have 3 or 4 or 5 extra shots than us. There's no way that we can beat Vandy tonight if we don't go out. If we don't go out and rebound the basketball like we're supposed to. Let's see. Replying to Mike Dow, players got hurt and changed that schematic. Yeah, 30, bro. Traffic real thick. Let's see. Before the season, Leah defense. Where's this? Wait, hold up. We need to have more assists and turnovers. I said that earlier, but I'm going to throw that up on the screen. Mike Dow, absolutely right. I agree with you so much. We definitely need more assists and turnovers. Let's see. who is this son, Joy Wilson. I think we just need to control turnovers, and we should be able to win. I hope, man. Like I really hope that that's the case, man. Just are we going too fast? Are we not going fast enough? Um, how would Perry do tonight? As running the point tonight when he comes in the ball game, is he going to come in? Is he going to have ball control? Like I said in my video, man. Like, look, in this, everyone can. I think everyone, if you're honest, you guys all can agree with me at this point. If we didn't have Butler and Kirk Chris hurt and Jackson Robinson hurt, and if we had all those guys playing full speed, how much time do you really think Travis Perry would be seeing right now? Do you think he would be more in the development stage of getting better as a freshman by sort of a little bit behind the scenes, more so? Or do you just think Perry has just been thrown into the fire and says, go play? Learn on the stride. And, I think sometimes we might give these freshmen a little bit too much haggle only because of that. But we have to be real. If Carr was 100%, and if Ansley was still playing the way he's playing, I don't know how much we'd be seeing Trent right now. So these guys are being asked to go in year one, and these guys are asking to do such a tall task. Are they capable of getting it done? Yeah, they are. But I think it's all about perspective, and I think it's all about being patient with these guys, and these guys align these guys to grow into it. And we're definitely going to need them all night long. That's for sure. Let me go back and see what I missed. I'm gonna take this right here off the screen. Get it right here. All right, next I'll go off the screen. So, where are we at right now? Doing some comments. Getting ready for SLR. Hey, Andrew, I appreciate you stopping by. I do. If you can send my regards to those guys, it means a lot to me. Okay, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Let's see where my comments is at right here. Leah, David, go ahead and keep the pedal down. David, see, he says, go get ahead, keep the pedal down. I look, if we get up on Vandy tonight, we can't take our foot off the pedal. Like, we cannot slow down. Whatever got us to that point, whatever personnel got us to that point, we just got to roll with it. And if that means the guys got to play extra minutes because they're hot and somebody else might not be able to get in the game and get that many minutes, if we got a squad out there, if we got a chemistry out there that's playing basketball and these guys are producing down and back on offensively and defensively, look, I'm not trying to do Coach Post's job because I can't do that. I don't understand the things that he understands, and maybe I don't see what he sees. I mean, he's the genius, not me. He's the NBA player, not me. He's the Kentucky Wildcat captain, not me. You know what I mean? He knows more. So I hope that if we get up on these guys, that we find a way to keep our foot on the pedal and don't let up. Like the whole look, just put them in a sleep tape when the game is over, and don't nobody in the world bother them for like the next 12 hours, and just let them sleep. Don't bother them. But if we got to run, if we got to run all night long, this is definitely something that we definitely got to do. We got to keep our foot on the gut. So I definitely like that by David C. Thank you so much for that. Let's see the next part of it. Let's see. So this is not a revenge game. This is much bigger. Do you guys see anybody maybe who hasn't maybe had a good game the last couple of games stepping up tonight and actually having a really good game tonight? Look, I would love to see Collins come in the ball game tonight, and I would love to see him do something special tonight. I think Noah had his big coming out party. Travis had a good night once before. Ansley had his big coming out night before as well too. Now he's in the starting lineup. Looks like for right now, I would love to see Chandler come in. Heck, man, for me, I would be happy. I would be happy just to I got to go out all period. The whole time. I would be happy to see Garrison have 10 rebounds tonight. Like I look for that all ball game, and I haven't seen a 10 game rebound out of Garrison yet. Like if I was his size, like I wouldn't so much be worried about the 3-point shot at all. If I can't even get but 4 or 5 rebounds a ball game, I would be offended my own self. I would want to go down there and be like, look, you brought me in because I can crash the board because I can get a rebound. Go get a rebound, big fella. We got plenty of guys out there that can get a three. Now, do I enjoy it when you hit a three, Garrison? Absolutely. I love it. But look, we got plenty of shooters. Go out there and help us get an offensive rebound and tap the ball back off a long three. Off a missed three. Go out there and do that kind of stuff for us. That's where you can contribute the most for you. Now, if you hit a three, does it make them kind of respect you a little bit more out there? Maybe, but it's only 1 or 2 threes that you're gonna take a game. So does that really loosen up the defense that much more? Maybe not, because we already got guys on the perimeter that can do that. Hope the Carr has a breakout game. He fouled out last game. He's 6'11". He should dominate inside. Yes, he should. I agree with you on that, Mike. He should definitely dominate on the inside game for sure, being 6'11". Because I think he's actually taller than. But you know what though? Here's the thing though, between Carr and Garrison. Like I don't necessarily worry about if Carr is going to show up at sometimes, only because Carr is dealing with his back problems. But I know when Carr is healthy, Carr is going to come out and Carr is going to give you a good game every single ball game. The numbers might not reflect it, but I think Carr is going to give you a good ball game overall, pretty much every ball game that he can. So it's the Garrison that I wish that we can get those. If we can get 10 rebounds, if we can get 10 rebounds out of Amari, get 10 out of Garrison, and get 8 or 9 out of Carr, dude, like we killing the boards. But can we do that consistently? And that's what we're not doing here this year, especially in the SEC. We're not crashing the board in most games. We're getting out rebound at that, and it shows in the scoreboard because the other team is getting more shots than we getting. And I think that's the one thing that definitely needs to change. I hope the Carr has a breakout game. Let's see, BG. BG needs to be more physical. I agree with you on that. He needs to be more physical, and his mindset being 6'10", because I don't think BG is 6'11". I think he's 6'10". But 6'10", I take 6'10". Give me 6'10", and I'm driving 10 boards a game. I don't care. Like that's my only mission. My only mission is to rebound. And if you can do that, bro, you set Kentucky up good. But if you're not rebounding, and other teams already look, Garrison, 4 rebounds. Garrison, 3 rebounds. If that's all you're seeing from another team, we ain't worried about him. He's not going to rebound a whole lot in this ball game. So that takes go crash the board and just be a little physical, and you'll get a rebound over him because he's not going to rebound consistently. And I hope if he can do that tonight, I think that is another factor of this team that we need right now, and we need somebody that can go out there and actually rebound the basketball. Big Blue Cat, let me throw his comment up there as well too. Big Blue Cat says, "I want to see some good ball movement and in your face D." Hope so. I hope that's the case. We need some good ball movement. Keep the ball. Don't get stagnant with the ball. Definitely get the ball up the court and let's get things moving. Don't just settle. We just got to play smart basketball tonight, guys. Just play smart basketball. We at home. The pressure, we're already going dancing. What seed we gonna be at? We don't know that yet. But we already know that we going dancing this year. So we're not playing for our NCAA berth of if we on the bubble or not. Vandy's playing like that. Vandy's playing to make sure that Vandy just need 1 or 2 maybe really big wins, and they can basically say we're going dancing this year. Kentucky's already in, which means these guys are going to be playing out there. If they can go and knock off Kentucky twice in 1 year and basically take Tennessee to the wire twice and win one of them, Vandy's already punched their ticket. So we got some control over that of how we go out and how we play today. It's based off our intensity. It's based on our attitude. It's based on our willingness. It's based on our defense. It's based on our communication out there. Rebound. Just we just got to go out there and we just got to make it up in our mind. When you walk through that tunnel tonight, we win in this ball game. We're not going out there to not to win. Not to lose. We're going out here to win, and there's a big difference in that too as well. Uh, yeah, hey Mike Dow, I did. I saw that dominant win last night. BYU beat down Kansas. I saw that and I had to refresh my screen just to make sure I was seeing that correctly. These guys demolished Kansas last night. Kansas is not, what's the big center's name? I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Maybe he should have just went pro last year because even though he came back and got a big payday this year, he got a real big payday, but he didn't do anything. He's not really helping them. So, Kansas, after this week, Kansas might not be in the top 25. And we haven't seen Kansas not in the top 25 in a long time. So these guys, they might not be in the top 25 after this weekend. Dickinson, that's his name. Yeah. He just ain't, I don't know. But, then they got one of the best point guards in the country in Harris. I don't know what these guys are doing. So let's just see if Kentucky can just show up tonight, and let's just see if they can. Let's just see if these guys can just get some wins. Get this win tonight. I want to look at the tonight. We got Kentucky against Vandy, of course. We got Auburn hosting Arkansas. Come on, Auburn, blow this team out. And we got Alabama playing Missouri. Who do you guys have in that game, man? Do you guys, because Missouri's at home, do you think Missouri has enough to beat Alabama at home? I hope so. I want to see Alabama go down. But if Alabama goes down, that means 2 games in a row, and they're going to be real angry at us. So maybe Alabama needs to win that game. For real. Stay focused for 40 minutes, David C. says. Look, when you walk through that tunnel and you coming on the floor, I understand there's life. I get it. It's called life, and things are happening. But when you walk out that tunnel, it has to be a switch that says, for the next 40 minutes of game time, I'm locked in. As soon as the clock goes off, whatever I'm dealing with on the outside, I go back to dealing with that. But for this 40 minutes, I'm locking in. And that's what we need to do tonight. We need to have, look, we used to call ourselves a second half team. Hasn't really worked out for us. We lost ball game against Texas. We lost in the last, 4.5 minutes of the ball game as we just collapsed and just had a mental breakdown. Everybody from the coaches to the players, and we just didn't even know what hit us. So tonight, and actually, in my opinion, Vandy's better than Texas. And Vandy beat Texas, and we didn't. So, Roberts, hey, Alex Worky, how you doing? Thanks for joining in. I appreciate you. Is Robertson or Butler available? No. Butler and Robertson is both out for the ball game. And if I'm wrong about that, I know Butler's out, and I think Jackson's out too as well. So I think I'm correct in saying that. But if someone knows different, that it has been put out that either one of these guys is either questionable or playing, please put it in the comments so we can make sure that everyone is being given the right comments for sure. And I appreciate that. But I think if I'm correct, both of these guys are actually not playing tonight. And that's okay, because it's just got to be the next man up, and the next person's got to just step up and says, these guys ain't coming. Yeah, you can right there. They're both out. Somebody just got to step up and say, Butler and Robertson is not walking through the door and dressing up and maybe playing. No, they're not playing. So our guys got to step up, and we got to be ready for the moment. Big hit on the lineup. Need Perry and Noah to step up. I think they will step up tonight, Alex. I really do. I think these guys are ready. I think that Texas lost, considering how that Texas lost. We didn't just like they just didn't take the lead in the first half and keep it the whole ball game. We led that ball game pretty much the whole entire ball game up until the last 5 minutes of the ball game. And then that's when everything went to pieces. So these guys have definitely got to be ready to step up tonight. because everyone's got to be feeling some type of responsibilities for what happened against Texas. Everybody has to. Like, that's my fault. No, man, that's my fault. Nobody, that's my fault. I should have did this better. Or we can't have those turnovers of throwing the ball in and then nobody wants to go get it. Somebody's got to go get it. Please, somebody just go get the basketball. Perry said Noah was on fire in practice. I hope so. Hey, what is it? Mountain Mamba? Is that his nickname, or is that what they still calling him? Because he needs it. Need to stay a little out of Chandler. David, we talked about Chandler a little bit, and actually, I would love to see Chandler come out tonight and have a ball game. Someone mentioned that he looks timid out there. He doesn't really look like he's sure about what he's trying to do. And once he gets that confidence that he's maybe been missing, because of course, we all know the stories. He went off and did missions. So so the last 2 years, Trent and Perry, they both been playing basketball the last 2 years. So they didn't take a year off. So while they still catching up to what's going on in college, Chandler just totally just walked away, and for good reason. But he's been out of basketball more so than these guys have. So the transition just to get back into it is maybe taking a little bit longer than we hope. But I for some reason inside of me, I feel this way. When it matters the most, and when it's on the line, when it's a game that is just like, oh my goodness, everybody contributed in such a special way. I feel like all these three freshmen with everybody else is just going to just do some magical things on the floor, and I think it's coming sooner than later. Is it a game that we need to beat Vandy? But I really think that these guys are gearing up for something good, and we cannot replace the experience that these guys are gathering. And I hope people understand that while I don't want anybody to get hurt, these guys are being forced into the fire and said you will learn. And there's no better way to learn than to being pushed in the water and tell them if you don't swim, you're gonna die. So if you don't go out there and learn, we're gonna get blown out every ball game. So do something and improve every single ball game. And I think that's what's going on too as well. Me too, getting confidence builder. And it's definitely got to be a big a big confidence builder. Paul, yeah, I agree with you, Paul. Paul says we'd love to see Noah and Perry have a great game. I would too as well. Love to see these guys have a great ball game tonight for sure. Mountain Mama and Lion King are freshmen. There you go. Hey, have we established any nickname for Collins? Has Collins gotten a nickname or anything like that going? I haven't heard anything with Collins yet. So, but I know Mountain Mama and Lion King. Hey, man, we doing it. We ain't doing it. Let me see. I got this right here as well. Let's see. So, who do you guys think? Who do you guys have as your MVP tonight? As well. I'm gonna do the scoring in just a second. I'm just curious on who you guys think is going to be the MVP tonight of the ball game. I would love to see Chandler take it to the hoop. He's fast and athletic, but he just don't do it. I agree with Son of a Gunner as well. I see that a lot in him too. The kid is he's very, very athletic, and I don't know why he won't take it to the rim and put it on top of somebody's head. The guy has proven that he got hops. He got proven that he can get it done. So he should take it to the rim and let's do it. So just wanted to Perry and Noah, and man, both can shoot, but Noah looks like a baller. The shot he hit, they need to get him. They need to get him the ball. I mean, they need look. I didn't realize how special, because we were seeing Perry so much. Williams with 22 points. Man, whole lot with 2 points. Okay. Mari and Noah, Kobe will be the MVP. I got you. Big Blue Cat says, I watched a clip on YouTube this morning. Perry and Noah, and man, both can shoot, but Noah looks like a baller. The shots he hit, they need to get him the ball. David Enix, he would agree with you on that. You gotta find a way to get the ball into his hands and see what he can do, and see if he can go out there and show exactly why he's here at Kentucky, and that he has the ability as well. Some say Amari and Noah will be the MVPs. Okay. Williams, I got you. Oh wow, with 2 points tonight. I hope not. Williams. And look, true or false question. Are you I think that's the best way to ask it. True or false? True or false? Williams is really starting to really perform in the SEC. True or false? Fucking gross. It'd be another loss. Well, Steve Jones, I hope they do. I appreciate you joining the show. That's for sure. I hope a couple of people really step up. We gotta have you gotta have all as we said in the Navy, all hands on deck. All hands on deck. We need everybody. But for sure. But to go back to the question that I asked, and I'm getting some truths right here. I think Amari is really playing basketball right now. I really do. I know this is the kind of Amari that we wish we had early in the season. But hey, he was a late bloomer for us, and I think right now, I think right now, he is definitely Amari Williams is definitely becoming outside of Ortega getting a double, getting double figures in scoring, which to mention he's the only SEC player who has scored double digits in all SEC games this year, which that's crazy. Think about the players we got this year in the SEC. Think about the players. How does OA not be a SEC all first team? I don't I don't understand, man. How does Ortega not get SEC first team? We'll see when it comes out. But Vandy's a good team. I agree with you, Steve Jones. Um, but these guys have definitely got right. Gary White, I haven't seen a comment from you, so I'm gonna throw yours up on the screen, buddy. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. Gary White says, "Is Fat Cat playing tonight or riding the pine?" I don't know who's the Fat Cat because I don't know that nickname, and maybe I shouldn't ask. Maybe I should ask behind the scenes who that is. But can someone tell me who the is Fat Cat playing tonight or riding the pine? Don't know who that is, so please let me know who that is. If you guys know who it is, please throw the comment up because I'm not sure who goes by that name, and I don't want to call somebody out of their name. Yepers Vandy is very good. We gotta have a couple of guys really step up. We gotta have guys step up tonight, man. Like this is. I'm sorry, and you guys can forgive me for this. Really, really forgive me for this. But I'm honest with you guys. I want this win so bad. Like it's just something about beating these guys that we just gotta win, man. Like we just gotta win the ball game tonight because this is I can't go 0-2 against Vandy in year one. Somebody tell me Cal was Fat Cat. Oh, okay, my fault. My apologize for that. Okay, thank you so much. Now he's gonna be in Auburn tonight. It's not just all hands on deck, shipmate. It's general quarters, red alert. What we don't need is a class delta far ankles away. Paul, was you Navy? I like that. I gotta put that up on the screen. I love that comment. Thank you so much for doing that. Um, um, it's not just all hands on deck, shipmate. It's general quarters, red alert. We just don't need a class Delta far anchors away. We just don't. Thank you so much. Hey, if we got any military people in here, if you served before or whatever, please just kind of put I'm a vet and what service you was in. I would love to give you guys a shout out and just salute you guys for your service, for what you did. I'm retired Navy my own self, so definitely I would love to just say thank you guys for your service to this country, and it means a lot to me, and I'm sure everyone else in here would truly say thank you so much for that. Big Blue Cat, what did he say? Did you see that Calipari made a big donation to our Eastern Kentucky people? Love him or hate him, he still cares about our Kentucky people. Big shout out to Cal. This right here deserves to be on the screen right here. Coach Calipari made a big donation to our Eastern Kentucky people. Love him or hate him, he still cares about our Kentucky people. Big shout out to Cal. Absolutely, man. Like I wish I had. I don't know if you can't. Yeah, probably figures that don't work. But I did my own little hand clap for Cal. So thank you so much. I appreciate that too as well. Hey, Paul, thank you for your service. I appreciate it. Paul O'Brien, Navy, 6 years, 21. Thank you for your service too, as well. All you guys, man, who served in the military, thank you guys so much. Definitely pat yourself on the back. We thank you for that. Thank you guys so much, and we appreciate you. Williams needs to be better at the free throw. Yes. Can we talk about free throw shootings for a while? Over or under? Well, first of all, will we get to the basket and when we set ourselves up to get fouled? That's the first thing. Second, over or under, it's hard to really ask that question because you really don't really know. Well, because if you don't take 2 free throws, then it's definitely under. Over or under, we missed 5 free throws tonight. I'm going over. I'm going. Actually, you know what? I'm going even. I'm saying we will miss at least five tonight. I hate that. Don't get fouled. Just don't do it. Just don't get fouled. We got to stay out of foul trouble tonight too, man. A couple of our losses wouldn't have been losses if we made free throws. Yep, free throws has got to be big tonight. It really does. It really has to really be big tonight. So, man, we just got to stay. Can we just make our free throws tonight, man? Is our rims going to be indeed as Steve Jones the mind? We thanks guys for the mindset, the calmness of going to the line tonight. Like I don't know how does Williams do that foul shot? But when he's getting ready to shoot it, and then he shoots. Hey man, do me a favor, release that ball. Don't be over 60% free throws. Ooh. I don't know, man. I mean, I hope so because look, we can't afford to shoot free throws like that. We just can't do that. 9 minutes, y'all. Go Big Blue. Oh, so the game's coming on. What time is it? 5:51 something. Oh, game's coming on in a few minutes. So let me end this right here. Give me your score predictions before we close off. I did not even realize 6:00. Yeah, the game's coming on in like 9 minutes. My fault. Leah, thank you for reminding. I didn't even look at my clock. I didn't think it was that late. Give me your score predictions of the ball games before we get off of here and go Cat. They usually shoot pretty good from the foul line at home. Well, I hope so, Big Blue Cat. What's your score predictions? Let's get them in right fast before we close out. We already got our MVPs in. That's why I kind of separated the questions. I just didn't risk 8 minutes. We count down. We count down. What's your score prediction, guys? And sorry to keep you guys too late. I didn't realize it was that we had been on this long. 75, 68 Cats. Leah, okay. What else we got? Is it the rule of set? Well, in your case, it's the rule of 70. It's the rule of 71 for sure. Because Vandy doesn't even get to 71 if we have it your way. So I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. I ain't going to jinx. So we are watching the game live on my channel, 8569. Yes, if you need to watch the ball game, please jump over to Kentucky Live. He is definitely hosting the ball game tonight. Let me put a disclosure out there for you. When it goes to break, he doesn't show commercials or anything. He has a screen that he plays just so there will be no copyright issues on his channel. So he will tell you that as well. But please be aware that he does not show commercials and he will not show anything else but his screen. So because there's no copyright issues going on this page. So hey guys, thank you guys for joining in to the Loyal BBN show pregame show against Kentucky and Vandy. The winner of tonight would jump ahead in the SEC, and the loser would fall back. So let's see if the Cats can get this win. To all of you guys, to me, I hope everybody's out there safe in Eastern Kentucky. Prayers for you as well, too. Kentucky Live yes, he is. So please go check out Kentucky Live. He is growing, and go be a part of what he's doing over there as well, too. Kentucky Live on Facebook to do the game. He is doing this thing over there, and you guys go support him. So until next time, man, post-game show. There may not be a post-game show tonight. We will record a video and we will post it. There may not be a post-game show tonight. So if there's no post-game show tonight after the game, if you do not see us, we are going to post a video. Okay, so my apologies in advance. We're testing something out. There may not be a post-game show tonight. And I would post that on my YouTube page, okay, as well, too, okay? Thank you, guys. Go